right? Just make sure
I'm getting really intimate with this piece of pork at the moment.
You have to know the food. You have to, you know what I mean? Feel it.
Season's greetings, my foodie fam. This is How to Foodie Nation, and today is all about a Christmas roast pork. So let's get cooking. So we have a Christmas roast pork.
Christmas roast pork.
Is it that we only allowed to make this for Christmas?
Look, you could cook Christmas food at any time of the year.
Very true.
But traditionally, this is normally done Christmas time, big family gathering. You want something festive, you want something big,
Right.
you know, coming out of the oven. So normally, this is what we do.
Okay, so how are we starting on this beautiful piece of pork?
All right, so what we're gonna do first is we are going to make the seasoning paste for it, right? Because this is gonna take a good while in the oven. So we want to make sure we have something quite robust to go on top, right?
Sure.
Okay, so I have my trusty handy dandy processor here, all right? And if you don't have a food processor, throw it in the blender, that's fine. If you want to get brave and use a knife, big up, you know, right?
Good
but
luck.
Trust me, this makes life quite a bit easier, right? So we have a few garlic here. Now, you know, if you're like me and the recipe calls for 3 to 4 garlic and immediately you think 10.
Yeah, come on.
Right? So
3 to 4, just for the whole thing.
Exactly. So we have some garlic here.
Right.
That I kind of cut up a little bit. Right? One little piece here. Right. We are going with a quarter of scotch bonnet pepper.
Of course.
Right? Shadow beni. No Trini dish without shadow beni, right?
So basically it's the usual seasoning suspects.
The usual suspects, yeah, that's right. Right? We have some chives. Right? Get this in here quite carefully.
And you're gonna try to fit all this.
Yeah, it go fit.
It could fit, man. It could fit, man.
It go fit, it go
It
fit.
could fit. We're almost there. We're almost there.
All right? Some thyme. Right? If you don't have, if you want to use oregano instead, feel free. It's perfect.
Okay.
All right? We have some fine thyme. Quite a healthy amount of fine thyme too.
Right.
That's going down.
And then we're throwing in some oil.
Yeah, so this is olive oil.
Okay.
Now, the reason why we're using oil instead of water is we want to make a thick paste. We want this seasoning to stick.
Stick on there.
Yeah, and get absorbed quickly, all right? Put in some oil there. Nice. Right. And some black pepper.
Black pepper.
All right.
Easy peasy. Not complicated so far.
Not at all.
With you.
Right? So, the usual stuff. So, we are going to, what I like to do first actually, Kez, is I actually hit this just with the side of my hand like that.
Okay.
Reason being it kind of settles all the ingredients. You notice it starts to go down a bit.
Yeah.
So you get a nicer, easier time of blending it.
Sure.
And we're just gonna blend. All right, uncover. I want to make sure it's nice and fine, so I'm just going to go around the top. When you blend, you know, stuff tends to stick to the side.
Right, so you're just making sure that everything gets done.
Just going around the top. Blend again. That's it. How long did that take?
2 seconds. Quick and done.
That's how easy it is.
We're looking for kind of smooth, but a little bit chunky, because it's still a little chunky.
You want a smooth paste. Grab them out, like that. And there you go. That's the seasoning.
And it smells, as seasoning does, so good.
So nice, aromatic. You know what I mean? It's going to perfume up this pork really, really well, right?
Okie dokie.
Okay, so we have the seasoning done. All right, let me just get these across to the side here.
Let me assist you, my friend.
Of course.
Out to the world, to the way.
Right, so now comes the serious part.
Right. Focus.
We're not going to just take the paste and throw it on there like that, right? Okay. This is a kind of really sturdy piece of pork. As you can tell, it's quite thick. Yeah. Yes. And it's going to take some sort of like aggressive type of seasoning. Okay. An aggressive, you know, method to get it in, right? Okay. So I have the sharpest knife in the world. Sharpest knife known to mankind, right? Now, this is going to look a little weird, but trust me. Just trust the process. It works, right?
Go ahead. Let's see.
We are going to give it some stabs and a little twist.
Okay.
Right? Now, the reason that we are doing that is when we put the seasoning on, we are going to try to work the seasoning into the little holes.
Okay.
The reason I'm doing the little twist, it gives it a little bit more space.
Opens it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly so. And it doesn't like seal back shut in the cooking process.
Okay.
Right? Trying to get not too much, you don't want it to dry out, just, you know, enough.
Okay.
You gotta feel it, feel the amount, right? Now, you notice I'm not going to do it in the fat layer.
Yes.
The reason why is because seasoning does not stick to fat in terms of the taste, right? You always season just the protein part.
The lean part.
Not the fat part, right? So, that's done. Now, guess who's the lucky person to, you know?
It's me.
Yeah, it's you, right? You know, dirty up these hands.
I came here ready, you know. I came here to assist you.
All right, so you notice some salt on the side?
Yes.
Right, so you notice I didn't put the salt inside there.
No.
Right? Reason being, I think salt works best when it's by itself, then everything else on top of it. Okay. Right? So, you know, grab the salt, and let me help you here.
Please, thanks.
So I'm gonna shake, because you wanna get messy, right? So
excited.
We're gonna shake a little bit of salt all over on this side here. Not much. Right? And what I want you to do now is you work that salt in for me.
Is that 2-hand job or 1-hand job?
Yeah, it's two.
And we just massaging it in?
Yep.
Delicately. All on the sides too? On the fat layer or just the meat?
Just the meat, yeah.
All right. So this is in, this is in.
Right.
Again in little holes, you know.
Now, let me help
Do we
you.
flip?
Yeah. Okay.
Let me.
Sorry.
I came here to do the work, sir.
All right, boss.
All right.
Good. So we're going to shake the salt on again.
Sure. And the same method, of course.
Same thing.
Massaging it in.
Work it in. Don't be afraid with the salt, guys. This you have to season aggressively for big cuts of meat like this. Yeah?
And it's very thick, so I imagine that makes sense. All right.
All right.
Well worked.
Now.
Yes, my friend.
So we're gonna make this easy. We're just gonna divide the seasoning in half.
Okay.
Half is gonna go on one side, half on the next.
We flip.
Yeah.
Right.
So what I want you to do, right?
What do you want me to do?
Press that in. Kind of use the heels of your hands as well to get it right.
Okay, my friend. Okay.
Good, good, good.
And do I have to look for the actual holes in here?
On the other side that we started the holes in, yeah. Right, just make sure.
I'm getting really intimate with this piece of pork at the moment.
You have to know the food. You have to, you know what I mean? Feel it, right?
I'm giving it all of my love, hoping this will make it taste better.
It will. Good job.
All right, so do we flip now?
You can flip now, yeah?
Half of it is on my hand.
That's fine. That's a good look, right?
Right.
So, on this side now, remember the holes, right?
Yeah.
I want you to feel for the holes when we put the seasoning on and try to work that seasoning inside.
Okay, got it.
Yeah? Jump up.
So let's see. We're looking for, right, we have one here, we have another one here, and we kind of just smushing it in.
Yep.
Moving it around. Let me not forget my sides here. Work it.
That means you're getting the seasoning in, you know, it's going to flavor from the inside out, right?
I'm making sure that it's going in.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Thank you very much. Learn from the best.
Well, thank you. Right?
All right, I think we are well stuck in. So just to work it in a little more.
That's perfect.
And that's it?
That's it. So now that you've worked it in, this is going to go and chill out by himself for minimum of 1 hour. And when I say minimum, that's the absolute minimum.
Okay.
If you can go for 2 hours, 3 hours, great, fine, get
overnight?
that done. Overnight, perfect. Absolutely perfect, right? Just if you do it in the fridge overnight, remember, when you put on your oven, you're going to take this out at least an hour before you're ready to put it into the oven. Okay. You want to get this particular piece of meat here up to room temperature before it goes into the oven.
So it cooks evenly.
You'll get an even cook like that.
Right.
So I think you gotta go and wash your hands.
I definitely have to wash my hands.
And we are going to let this boy here rest for about an hour at least.
How much again we put it in the oven for?
This is gonna go into the oven for 2.5 hours at 375.
It's time to cook sides and all kind of thing while we wait for this.
Yeah. Good things can't be rushed, right?
So first to the fridge. This is a piece of proper Christmas pork, eh?
Yeah, the roast pork. So this is the nice cut of pork that we had from before.
Yep.
Did the marination, did its time in the oven.
That was like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, yeah.
I took a nap, we came back.
That's how it goes, right? You notice the skin is kind of crispy, right? So, and everything is well marinated, well cooked inside. So, Tony, I have one more thing to do, you know.
Please,
All
cut
right.
and serve, my friend, come on.
Cut and serve, right? So, going to go
I'm
in.
going to try and give you enough elbow room.
Yeah, you know this pork, this is serious, right? Crunch down. You hearing that? Yeah. Go in again, crunch down. Oh, this is gonna be so nice.
It looks so juicy.
I'm gonna just turn this around. Yep.
Sure.
Let me just get the end there. How did that sound, Kez?
That crunch. I hope you heard that crunch. That is proper skin there, you know.
And look at that.
Beautiful. Look
Perfectly
at those
cooked
juices.
inside. The juices are just there. It's coming out.
And this is all a product of my massaging in the beginning. Come on, I put all the love in there. Now
This pork is 100% you, right? 100% you.
You're welcome.
I just stood by, right?
You're welcome.
But we have to get you your taste, Kez. Right? So let me just move this little piece. Not little, but let me just move this piece aside.
Looks so good. So good.
Kezzy, all yours.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna share this with me?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just cutting my piece.
Oh.
It ain't no sharing here, Kez.
What? This is why you come here. This is why I invite you.
There you go.
I want that night. Ooh, y'all seeing that?
Cheers.
It's insane.
Cheers.
Pork, cheers.
There we go. Oh, wow.
I ain't parang in my head. I ain't Christmas carols. Merry Christmas to me.
So, you stabs into the pork at the start.
Really tasted. You really taste that seasoning all the way through.
Right, and that's because you work that seasoning inside, so it flavor that meat throughout. Oh, guys, you need to do this. You
And
need
it's
to
so
do this.
juicy. Like, it is moist. It's not dry. So delicious. 10/10. Would recommend for Christmas lunch, for Christmas dinner, for any time in the year that you're just feeling for a fantastic pork leg. This is it.
Yeah, I could see this on your Christmas lunch table, on your Christmas dinner table. You have people coming over. If you have a big family, small family, medium family, you alone. Sorry if it's you alone, but you just need to make this, right?
And I know you have some friends in New York, hi guys, that are about to prep this for their Christmas dinner. So, you know, we want you guys to let us know when you tried how great it was. And of course, in the spirit and the season of giving, be sure to pick up some of our fantastic Foodie Nation gear. We don't just have teas, you know, for our friends that are away in New York too. We have the sweaters, we got those long sleeves, hoodies, everything. Get some gifts to your friends and family and tell them Kezzy sent you, okay? you want a tea for Christmas?
Yeah.
I could hook you up, you know.
I need about 10.
I said 80. I did not say 10. Let's finish this pork, please, my friend. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.